Marian picks up a 96-90 win over Lakeland here today at the Sadoff. Gavin Janjes, talk about the victory here today.
It felt good as we haven't had one in a while, and we just come every day at practice and work hard, and I feel like we just deserved it.
Sam Gingras, how was it to hold on and try to finally finish one of these off?
It felt good. We've had so many close games, like 6-point, 7-point losses, and to finally be able to close out a game and get the W, it feels really good.
What was the difference today, do you think, down the stretch that you were able to close the door on these guys?
I would just say making our free throws. Coach said we went 19 for 21, so I feel like that was a big part.
Sure. Do you feel like this gives you a little momentum? Because there's still a door open to maybe slide into that 8 spot in the NAC postseason. Just how big of a win was this, and to maybe give you some momentum into the final 4 games of the season?
Huge win, huge win. You never know what can happen. We can get that 8 seed if we get some help, but I mean, all we're just taking it one game at a time right now.
Sam, you hit a couple of big threes. I think 3 of them right in a row. Were you just feeling it at that time? Just talk about that little sequence there.
Yeah. So after I got that first one, I knew I was going to put up another one if I had a good look, and I got 2 more back to back, so I just let it fly.
Gavin, you made some big free throws down the stretch as well. Can you just talk about, I think as a team, you said you made a lot in the game, but down the stretch too, you didn't fold up there.
Yeah, I think every day in practice we do free throws at the end, so I think that's a big help.
Marian, a 96-90 winner over Lakeland. You can find more about Marian men's basketball at saberathletics.com. Let's bring in Marian men's basketball coach Drake Diener. Coach, your team was able to finish one off today. Big win, 96-90.
Yeah, it was great. It was we haven't been very efficient offensively, but we've defended really well. Even throughout this losing stretch, our defense has typically been pretty good. It's been our offense has been the issue. Obviously today offense was not an issue, and defense was a little bit. But that's kind of the game that you get with Lakeland a lot. They're pretty electric offensively. They got some players that can really shoot the ball. They get downhill. They've got, their 5-man's not a true 5. He's pretty athletic and versatile. So, obviously to every win for us is like gold, and it feels good that our guys are, despite everything we've gone through all year, are still fighting and get some wins.
You talk about the offensive end. It's like everybody contributed. Eli got going early for you. Then you had, Tavares, had a great game. You had Gingras hit a couple of threes here in the stretch there. Jans hit some free throws. Malik hit some free throws. One of those team efforts on that end.
Yeah, it absolutely was. I think everyone felt pretty good about the way the ball was moving, their ability to get downhill. They've really bought into being unselfish. We move the ball pretty well. Sometimes we just don't make shots. And the other thing is we never make free throws. Like, we're a bad free throw shooting team, and today we were 19 out of 21. And I think to a certain extent our bad free throw shooting all year is, and it can't be a fluke, but like, we're better shooters than that. We just kind of don't get it done at the line. We got it done today, and you said some guys that all played really well. Sam had an amazing stretch there where he banged a few threes. Gavin Janjes is just really, really steady. He's going to give you basically the same thing every night in terms of his effort and his mentality and things like that. And even Jack Fields, another freshman, came out and scored 7. Really smart player and really good team guy. Darren Ford played hard. Like, you can name a lot of guys who did a lot of good things today, and that's always good to see when you're a coach.
Coach, obviously the clock is ticking on the season here right now, but if you can stack up a few wins here down the stretch, you maybe get a little bit of help. You feel like maybe there's still a shot you can sneak your way into that 8 spot?
Well, we didn't get much help today, actually, Wade. I saw that Dominican won a game against St. Norbert's, and there was one other result that didn't help us. But I told the guys, I felt like this all year. Like, they're all winnable for us. I don't. Lakeland's near the bottom of the standings, and for example, Benedictine's near the top. And I felt about as good about the Benedictine game as I did this one. Like, to me, it's just a matter of if we show up and play really hard, which we have been doing, and can we make some shots. And so that's the way I feel about all of our games going forward. Like, we could really run the table. And that sounds crazy to say for a team that has 3 wins on the year, but if we continue to buy in the way we have and be unselfish and compete every day, play defensively really, really hard, we'll at least be in the games. And then when you're in them, you just got to make the plays.
Coach Drake Diener, appreciate the time and congratulations on the win.
Thanks a lot, Wade.